What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. We dodge the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. The ball security is what you know he's worked on.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
New set of downs from 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll go play action. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. On play action, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's May. Fires right away, but incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Mario Douglas. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
At
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I'd call it about the 12-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have them up to that 23. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Results in a 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That's cut at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st down, play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Our home team, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes the defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's the pistol snap to May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
He's dropping back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And a 1st down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home team send quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Counter play, it's Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Henderson on second down. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. All set now, 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a first down.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. And sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's made in the air. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson goes up and over for the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys get it back to within 6.
13. Our home team, 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Working now from the gun. Now here he goes. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand. Not two hands that got on the football.
On to punt on 4th down. It's Bradley Pinion. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. Again, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
12 yards. That's another first down.
Here's May again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Romeo Dobbs. Incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air. It's May. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6.
Throwing again. It's May. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. For the 20. Now outruns their offense to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air on first down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
From the gun, it's May. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. May now on third down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Juju Brents with a pick. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Their offense running back out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First and 10 from the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing from the gun here. He can run it.
The quarterback on the scramble. A gain of 6 yards.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And his guys bumped the lead up to 13 points. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well. Tries spinning away. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Dropping back to throw. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Now this offense ready to head back out. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's May on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. 1st down, play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Dump off, caught by his back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
7 yards.
Pass play now. He's going for it himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Result is a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On now comes their punter. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
5-yard line.
Back out runs their offense. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Henderson on the give. Across the 45. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down, May. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Complete to Kayshawn Booty.
From the red zone now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air yet again, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And these guys get it back to within 6.
Visitors 20. Our home team 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Hand off to the back. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home team, Travion Henderson, back out there for their next series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Quick throw completed by May. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Made a throw it. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. Complete to Travion Henderson. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Play number 7